Hello, how is everybody doing today? I'm expecting to be pixelated soon. There we go. Thank you, Cosmic. Good to see you. Apparently, I have the stream set for Dutch. I switched it to English. I only do a Dutch stream almost every other week now, every other Sunday. I want to do more, but to find the time. Hey, Bansnader, how are you doing? Oh, nice. Oké, dan praat ik maar heel eventjes Nederlands dan, hè? Ik had hem al op het Engels gezet, hoor. Dus dan ga ik gewoon lekker even 2 minuten Nederlands praten. Daar heb ik helemaal geen moeite mee. Jullie verstaan geen pips van wat ik zeg. Ik kan wel op een Lego gaan hebben. De Lego, dat wordt hier. Kijk eens wat ik heb gemaakt. Oh, wat ziet hij de pixels toch niet mooi uit. Schitterend in de pixels. Nog uitdaging. Dus, pixeltjes, ben weg. Deze heb ik vandaag gemaakt. Daar heb ik even zin in. Nieuw Lego setje. Dus, het is inderdaad heel erg mooi. Hey, zo goedenavond. Ik spreek nog even 1 minuut 10 Nederlands. Omdat ik toe gedwongen werd. Ik zal eventjes mijn ventilator harder zetten. Dus ik hoop niet dat het echt door de microfoon komt, maar... benauwd. Dat we alles tegen open staan, maar het blijft toch benauwd in deze hoek, omdat die computer zo continu door blijft draaien. Dus, Zo, afgelopen wedstrijden. Even kijken, wat hebben we de eerste wedstrijd gedaan? Volgens mij hebben we die 11-4 verloren. Als ik niet vergis, natuurlijk kijken, ga ik spelen in BSB heb. Oh nee, 11-8. Oh nee, 11-8 is gisteren. 14-4 hadden we verloren zondag. Dus, hey Leila, goed om je te zien. En gisteren met 11-8 verloren. Stonden we achter. Ben ik daar lang mee bezig? Nee, ik sta erom bekend dat ik vrij snel bouw. Ik denk nog geen 1,5 uur. Dus. And back to English! Yay! So yeah, my baseball games, they didn't go very well. Baseball, we lost 14-4. I didn't get on base once. And slow pitch yesterday, we lost 11-8. Pitching went very well, too well for the other party. I was basically only throwing strikes most of the time. Oh look, the timer reset. How the heck did that happen? That shouldn't happen. So, stop. How did hell? It shouldn't reset, it should just trigger once and then that's it. How did it reset? Huh. I'll have to look into that. Streamer bot is like, hey. Did you do it twice? Ending action, action history. No, you just called it once. Then I have to check my my commands, see if they work properly, because that's weird. Oh, I had fun. So the baseball game on Sunday, the first half of it, I was well benched, but not as benched as punished. But yeah, we had too many players, so I was on the bench. I came in halfway through the match on the far right outfield, which is basically my position. I could do first base, but that's about it. But we already have a lot of experienced players on first base. So yeah, I am outfielder right now, which I don't mind. I'm good in catching a ball, except nothing. Oh, you are most welcome, Iron Soul. You're most welcome. It was fun to watch. And hitting, okay, let's not talk about my hitting because that was no good. No good. Didn't get it past the infield at all. Then slow pitch, I did hit. I think few my best hits ever. I came like 8 feet from a home run. So for me that's amazing because normally I don't get them past the infield either. Because no, it's not that I'm a bad hitter, but when I have the tension of the game, I hit differently than when I'm just hitting during practice. During practice I can hit them really far. And now I hit one really far, only that person could just reach it and grab it, so it was no home run. And also no infield home run or any get on base thing for me, so that sucked. But yeah, then on first base I made a couple of outs, so that was perfectly fine. And as a pitcher I threw very good game actually. I was trying to get multiple outs or maybe intentional walk, but somehow they didn't want to and they just moved and hit the ball anyway, and I was like, yeah, that was not the plan. We were doing great, and then it suddenly we were ahead 4 points and we lost by 3, so we gave away 7 runs in the last inning. So that was not good. That was not good. But we did enjoy the game and everything. They had a fresh new field, new gravel, everything, new tarmac. It was nice. There's only one design flaw, so you have the gate that's well higher than this, but yeah, if I'm normally standing and stretching, it would be way up there. If you hit over it, it's a home run. But behind it, they have another gate because there's a park behind it and a bike path and everything, and they don't want to hit people accidentally or lose the balls. So there's this much of a gap between those two. So if I hit over the first one, sure, that's a home run. And then it bounces to the second gate and then it falls down. Okay, but they made a hedge in between the two. So if you hit the ball between and you have to grab it, you're just scratching your arm. That was a design flaw. So, Dave, are you done already? I don't know how long the game takes. How did it go? Did you win? Did you beat the Octocolossus of the Tentacolossus? Did you beat them? Yay, win! We got a comfort house. So, for the people who don't know why I'm cheering, this Saturday there was you could subscribe for the new Amsterdam Spring Weekend, which is the end of April next year. And there were only a couple of comfort houses. And a comfort house and a normal 6-person house, there's a bit normal. It's a fisher's hut, basically cramped spaces, kitchen that doesn't support 6 people, and a table that only supports 4. So yeah, comfort house, you have a nice couch, a table big enough for 4. You have a backyard where you can sit if the sun is shining. The kitchen is big enough. Well, good enough. You don't need to have all 6 people in the kitchen anyway. So yeah, one boss at a time. You're also in charge of walking. Yay! Yeah, thank you. Because I'm gonna sit in the cabin with Dave, and that means that I have to bring awesome games. I know Dave wants to play Minos. Right, Dave? You want to play Minos? So we can play Minos. You will whoop my butt, but I don't care. I like Minos. But yeah, there were only like 5 houses and we were number 4, so we made it. So we got a comfort house. Yeah. Oh, Yoshi's coming. Aw, why is Ilka not coming? If you don't want to share it on stream, that's perfectly fine. Okay. Again, Iceland? they should invite me. I want to come to Iceland. I love Iceland. It's a beautiful country. I really want to get back to Iceland. And yes to Minos. See, with the expansion, the new expansion, I think the expansion adds a little bit nicely. Yeah. This time she will be paying for it. Well, yeah. Iceland isn't that cheap, actually. So, okay. I have it right there. I can see it. Next to it is one of those little digit counters from SETI, by the way. Which should be in the box there. But, yeah. I need to clean up. Which I'm gonna do tomorrow. Tomorrow I have the day off. I'm going to Doetinchem tomorrow. To go visit the Spelletjesvrienden, which is a Dutch publisher and also social media account and web shop. They do a lot in the board game industry. But they won a prize for Best Dutch Game of 2025, so I'm gonna bring the award to them. So I'm gonna visit them, make a day of it, take my son with me. We're gonna visit Doetinchem, and I still have to see if I have baseball practice tomorrow. Because, yeah, we only have matches every Monday, so we don't have time for practice anymore. Looks like Wednesday is gonna be it. So that means I have to come back, and then I'm gonna watch He-Man on Friday. Yeah. So Dave, I was in the neighborhood when I was in Germany. I drove almost past Düsseldorf. Almost. I saw the sign Düsseldorf, Essen. I passed those, and at some point I was like, yeah, from here I can turn off the navigator because now I know the road. Because yeah, then I was on my way to Arnhem. So yeah, I had a great vacation in Germany. It was a little bit too hot for my taste, but yeah, I still had a great time. Anything else? No, shall we just start? Do I have everything ready? No, because I'm looking at the wrong screen. Yeah, now I have everything ready. So last week I streamed on a Wednesday because I was away on a Tuesday. It happens, not that often, but it happens. There will be another Tuesday that I'm away. That will be... I have to check. September 1st. But that week I am completely gone because that's the week I'm in London. So yeah, then there will be no coffee crowdfunding, and I will just do 2 weeks after that one on the 8th. So, and then I share pictures and fun things I did. My son is really happy because our hotel is close to like 5 or 6 trading card shops within walking distance, so he's like, yay, and I'm like, okay, one of them is actually a board game shop, so I'm also yay. But yeah, we're gonna do the typical touristy thing in London, you know, Tower Bridge, Big Ben, House of Parliament. We'll watch the guards switch at the Royal Palace, go to Westminster Abbey, you know, usuals. I've been to London before, but that was work related, and it was somewhere in the suburbs north of London. And well, the only thing I remember that I actually saw there was platform 9 3/4 over at King's Crossing, but it was so super busy because I got off at King's Crossing and then I had to walk to the. No, I didn't have to walk, but I wanted to walk. So I did the whole Pokemon Go thing as a navigation to my hotel and the event that I had to go to. So that was still awesome. I had to do 2 presentations. They had to cancel the first one because basically my flight got cancelled that evening. So I had an early morning flight, so I wasn't on time for my first presentation. So I had to do only my second one, which was still a success, was awesome to do. Okay, enough about me. Let's talk about, well, crowdfunding and coffee and crowdfunding. And I have a nice big pot that's way too much for one night. I agree. But yeah, we'll see how much I will drink of it. Nice batch of fresh coffee. It is not decaf because, like I said, I have the day off tomorrow. I have to do a bit of cleaning in the house before we leave because my son has to work in the morning. But yeah, after that we are going to duty film, like I mentioned, and we're gonna take pictures. So okay, let's do this. Coffee and crowdfunding. How does it work? Well, the first thing, well, I showed you. I drink coffee. This time it's from a Symphony Drupal mug, which, well, I used to do a lot of Drupal work. I don't anymore since I changed my job. I still do a lot of Symphony work, so that's still a thing. And I hope, I have a meeting on Thursday that I can follow an official Symphony course so I can be Symphony certified, which means I'm worth more. Let's see. The rules. If you are watching on YouTube, watch the comment, watch the description section. It's all there. It's all there. Maybe at one time I should add those time frames so you know exactly, hey, then now I'm doing Kickstarter, now I'm doing GameFound, now I'm doing something else. So you can skip the intro talk that I do normally during a live stream. Because yeah, some people are like, why are you talking this much in the beginning? And then I have to explain, it's a live stream. Talk with my chat. So yeah, that's in there. I'm not cutting it afterwards. That's not me. You want to scroll ahead, then, well, when you see this one, you know where to stop. So, rules first. I will open like 10-ish of them in different tabs, separate tabs, so I don't accidentally open, come back, and the whole navigation is like all over the place, which we never like. It's fixable. I say that every time, but yeah, they don't hire me, and I think I'm too expensive for that small of a fix. I think I can fix that for GameFound and for Kickstarter, and basically also for BackerKit. I can fix that in like 3-4 hours. But yeah, that's not gonna happen. They can Google it and then fix it themselves, and if they want, they can use AI, but that's up to them. So 3D printing, all these waifu thingies, but also other stuff. We got this is a board game dice set. This is just a World Cup dice set. You don't have this in time for the World Cup, so okay. But yeah, 3D printing I will skip. That means also terrain patterns, terrain objects, dice towers, the whole shebang. I'm just skipping those. Basically, you can see on the thumbnail, that's what you're getting. Sometimes it's pre-painted, sometimes it's not. But yeah, okay. Expect if you print it, you will normally get one color, typical gray. Speaking of 3D printers, I still haven't unboxed my Ender 3 Pro that I have for 5 years now. So I have a really outdated 3D printer, new in the box. Really should start doing that. So 3D printing stuff, tables, dice, tarot cards, normal playing cards, I normally skip unless they trigger something with me. So it might sound like a little bit, why this one yes, this one no, it's like they do something with me. It's either a theme that I love, or they look extra nice, or they do something special that confuses me that I want to read up on. So that only English and Dutch I will open. German, sure, I can read it. I can ask directions in German. But that's about the extent that I have. Same goes for French. I can do the same in Latin and Greek, but yeah, those pages aren't there. So, it would be fun if we just saw one page complete in Latin, right? If that was the case, that it's some church that wants to reprint some version of the Bible, I guess. They're like, oh, we made a translation of issue from Hebrew to Latin, or the other way around. And like, oh, we need to fix that. I cannot read Hebrew, so don't expect me to do that. Did I cover everything? Oh no, the big one. Generative AI. So I was watching Dave's stream, and this is no fault of Dave. There were ads that were completely AI generated. It was a betting thingy. And yeah, that's not Loserpalooza's fault. They don't control which ads I'm going to see. That's up to Amazon. So let's play. Blame. Oh man, I forgot his name. Who's in charge of Amazon? Bezos. So let me blame Jeff Bezos. But yeah, generative AI means bye bye. We don't do that. Luckily, you actually have to tell them, yeah, you can lie. But even if I have a feeling you're using AI, don't try to trick us. It's not good business to trick people into buying a game, because yeah, you might have sold your first one, but you lost a lot of more people on the second one because you're not trustworthy. So just be honest about it. I prefer that you use AI and be honest about it. I will still ignore the rest of your campaign, but then say you're not using AI while you actually are, because that means I'm ignoring all of your future campaigns. So there's a balance in that, right? Maybe you learn and you do something. And I know it saves on costs, but you also lose a big audience. So I know it saves costs up front. You might not have it. Are you kickstarting, right? I know it's still a gamble. It's not easy. I don't know what if my second game is going to Kickstarter by me, or if I'm just going to try approach publishers. I don't know yet. But it's not ready for signing yet at all. Okay, let's just start. We start with Bananarchy, a game of great appeal. So, straight out of the box, puns. Luckily, I'm in a good mood. Oh, and I might yawn during the stream. And do not do that on purpose. I was awake a little bit early this morning because I had to go to the bathroom, but then I slept in and I worked from home, so should have had enough sleep, but yeah. Quest for the Horde. Hello. Somebody's waving. Hi. Oh, that looks so cheesy. Okay. So this is just a dice set with a World Cup theme. I'm not sure if that's allowed to do just like that. There are regulations on using theme images, maybe even the World Cup itself. So you or the worm. We are rolling with apples? Okay. 3D printing. Oh, I forgot a big one. RPGs. I will skip those as well. There's just too many of them to do. And so yeah, those are done. The adult sex board game for 3+. I was reading this completely incorrectly. I was like, what for pedophilic game is this? But 3+ players. Just say 3 or more. Please. That actually escalates. No, I want to keep it child friendly. I'm skipping this one, people. If you're interested in naughty turns, be my guest. No, I'm skipping it. I'm gonna keep it in. Interns, the office-based board game. Can you play it in the office? Bring your table to life with synchronized light and sound. Synchronized based on what? The yokai demonkin miniatures as 3D printing. Oh, tic-tac-toe. Move and flip tic-tac-toe without draw. Okay. Emergency dice. Just random white dice with emergency cross on it. Okay. Nope. It's a frog themed store for what? Brand new masterpiece, that's tarot cards. VDJ, the party game. Orbs and drones. Warfare for 2 players. Air Combat 3D, Knight and Dragon. Looks super AI. Cosmic Cowboy, no, it's cow person, but it's all in Japanese, so skipping it. Even if they have a second language, make your first language English. Just so I will open it. If it's not, I will skip it. Immortal Realms, Greek Volume 2. And then we have Wonder Woman on the thing. Well, technically Wonder Woman is Greek, not Israeli, like the actress, but yeah. There's a new Wonder Woman coming, I believe, in the new Superman film. They have a new Wonder Woman cast, so we'll see. 3D printing, Tomb of the Dragon, fantasy book, but that's RPG. So hilarious battle royale family game, Castle Beef. I don't recognize that castle. That's a huge castle. Probably AI generated castle, but yeah. The 90s football quiz. Well, I'm not playing that with my son because he knows nothing of the 90s. He knows that I got my high school diploma in the 90s and that's about it. Showing my age. Oh, I already offered. Hey, we have Princess of Power! And then they put the heart over there, so they didn't give her underwear. Why? Okay, banana key. Do we have AI? I don't see it, so no. Waiting your turn is optional. The turn-based game where waiting your turn is optional. You were never meant to wait your turn. This is actually why we made. Okay, how do we play this thing? They made everything a cartoon. Would be fun to read, but it's not nice for your Google Analytics, but sure. The goal is to collect the most points in bananas before the banana deck runs out of cards. Setup. Everyone gets 5 monkey cards. Randomly select an active player. Play 1 powerful action card to draw bananas, steal them, turn the tables in your favor. Monkey Mayhem, Bolshevik banana. Okay, going full Russian stereotype now. Play anytime. When the active player plays, everyone else plays too. What's yours is mine. Defend yourself with reaction cards. Okay. Or stash bananas. Then no one can touch them. Or again, chain cards together. Steal, swap that for that. Place that with smash that, and then you get a rotten banana. And then the game immediately when the last banana card is drawn, and then points. Okay. This looks like a lot of chaos, and to be fair, I'm not a young gun anymore. Sometimes I feel like one, but yeah. This much chaos is not for me anymore. Definitely not. Quest for the Horde. Traverse Forbidden Lands, slay the dragon, claim the egg. Okay. Why does everything feel so typical? We have a dragon that's guarding the entrance of a cave. We have, hey, somebody with a bow, somebody with a sword, some sort of wizard. D&D much? Okay, we have all sorts of dragons. We have different dice towers. We have rings. 1 to 8 players. That's big. Okay, how do we play? This doesn't say. It just say, hey, click here for the rulebook, which we don't do. It's nice to have it for people who want to read the complete rulebook, but yeah. There's no how to play thing. There's also no content creator combined. These eggs do look cool, by the way. How are they doing? The second creator, they did fund, so they're doing something right, but feels like with a good content creator you could reach more. Especially with a playthrough. Roll the apple. I thought apple was double P and single L. Here they do it correctly. Here they made a mistake. Oh, we only have risk and environmental issues. Those things actually look cool, but you cannot get worms. So choose your style. Raw wood, red painted apple, hand painted, 3-color inspired finish. I hope they have an easier way to get all these things done. Because I do like the apple dice. Not gonna lie, those look like fun. But that's about it. The rest was a bad page. 100% AI free interns, the office based board game. Do you come home from work and want to relax by playing a game about being at work, doing mental tasks? Menial tasks, sorry. Menial tasks. Well, we have the game for you. What about AI? Well, they said no AI. Free for all impact, all players, so you can. All the other boards have been found with waterfish sourced doodle snaners. Doodle snaners. Okay. Okay. If you want to do all the colors, sure, but some colors don't work on a white background. And still, no. Interns, how to play. Okay, watch the video. Nope, we're not doing that. Moving on. Sunshine tic-tac-toe. Move and flip tic-tac-toe without draw. So you play until somebody wins. So tic-tac-toe is a 3-in-a-row game on a 3x2 space. Usually we play this game almost all matches go to draw an end. I have seen videos of people playing tic-tac-toe and I'm like, how did you not see that you could make tic-tac-toe or block tic-tac-toe? I'm like, if you just normally pay attention, each game, and I mean each game of tic-tac-toe should end in a draw. So basically you're playing this, but on the other side you see other colors. So you play, you flip it around, and then you play the other side, I guess. Or you flip them around, I don't know. I still try to trick them. Oh, that's a weak cup of coffee. Oh! I was afraid I made a strong batch, but this is weak. And then you have to build a nice tiger version. Yeah. We DJ the party game. No AI yet. How good is that, people? No AI so far. Okay, how do we play with DJ? Thank you. It's doable, but I was expecting a little bit stronger, so I was like, oh, that's actually a lot weaker than I thought. Big play out DJ, 3 to 10 players. That means we have a judge, probably. Make piles of easy, medium, hard, deal out 2 special cards each, draw a category card, keep it secret, turn the timer and pick a song. Reveal your category to the grip and hit play. Thumbs up, get a point, get points. Thumbs down, you don't. Yeah, judging games. There are judges games where the judge moves from person to person are initially broken, because if you're the final judge and basically if you don't give a good rating on something and you can win the game and the other person fails up. That's why judging games are broken, in my opinion. And also, I don't like to be acting stupid for something I don't want. This is really poor designed page. Images are fine. What's going on? Wait, this is my phone going off. Oh, well, my son is coming home, so just ask him if he wants to build a dishwasher, because that's important. He has to do the dishwasher because I hang up his clothes. He did a wash this afternoon, and he forgot to hang it out to dry. So I did that for him. That nice of a father. Otherwise, his clothes would have still been wet, and he had to wear them to work tomorrow. So yeah, not the best page. It's also not doing very well. Okay, Air Combat 3D. This looks so AI-ish. Yay, we use AI. Where is the thing about AI? It scrolls up to here, but where is it? Ah, we use AI to help generate visual concept. Hey, AI generation in one sentence? Whoa, you're asking for it. Castle beef. The prince, the king. Okay, this. I know this was where crowdfunding was originally meant for. I don't like the look of this page. It's hard to be a first-time creator and then have to work opposite of big companies. Castle beef. They found some people to look at their games, so that's cool. Just don't like the whole page construction. Could be a decent game, but missing something. Strategy, memory, and fantastic cards. Yeah, because we're from West Sussex. Yeah, that explains a lot. The 19th football quiz, 500 questions. I don't like trivia games. I suck at them. So, one long commute, a head full of 90s football trivia. Well, that's your fault. First prototype. I could not even read the questions. How old was Cameroon striker Roger Miller during the 19-something-4 World Cup? I don't know. That's also trivia that I actually don't care about. So, no. In case you're wondering, Brazil, and there were some questions in between. Did I miss it? Was the first question Brazil? Which English football sample question? Which comedian provided guest vocals on Middlesbrough 1997 FIFA Cup FA Cup final song? I don't even know how that song goes. Nah, that's not for me. Okay. Dark 3D printing, dog spotting. That means you have to put spots on the dog, or what? Betrayal bits. A medieval auction game. Okay. World War buildings. He promised that he will do the dishwasher. Let's see. Well, his scooter got fixed. This is his e-bike, so he can now go anywhere. He feels the freedom again. I had to bring him to a lot of places. This is completely in French. I was skipping that. RPG Tracker. This is also completely in French. Skipping that. Metal dice. They look pretty, but that's about it. Edge of Insanity, the card game. They took a card game out of my brain. Gold Ocean Warship. Hunter Planet 3D as a role-playing. Okay, I skip that. Capital Clash, the investment game. Yeah, it doesn't sound like something I would do, but yeah. Yellow, the card game. Did they contact Yellow? Castles, Grand Strategy board game. No Brains, the zombie survival game. Yeah, if you have no brain, the zombies will skip you. Forgotten, the fantasy and the King's Celebration fantasy skirmish game. Okay. And discover what's possible at Imagi and all. Imagi is the imaginative building game where you can create endless possibilities. You're creative. Okay. They were waiting for something. Okay. Dog spotting. A card game about finding dogs. I want to put dots on the dog. 2 players, 6 game modes. So, okay. I'm gonna read this sentence out loud. Find the flaw in this sentence. A small boxed, travel-friendly card game about finding dogs for 2+ players with 6 game modes, including solo and co-op play. It's 2+ and it includes a solo mode. Then it's no longer 2+, right? Just say it's 1+. Okay, nothing. Micro May. Oh yeah, this one started at the end of May, so it still counts. How to play. Can you spot this dog? No, well, it's here at the end. And the other one's a little bit harder. It's not the dog now. No. Is it even on this picture? Woof woof, you found it? I didn't yet. No. Snout is all wrong. It's somewhere in there, I guess. I did find it on this card. Maybe the card is double-sided. But if that's the game, find the dog. And then add your dog in the game. And then they show pictures of cats. So, Bunsnader, do you want to put Kaipo in the game? And Dave, do you want to put Theo in the game? You can. Only 250 Australian dollars. I don't know what the rate is compared to euro or dollars. So. And then you can adopt a dog. That's also an option. Yeah, I know. Betrayal bits. I look at this picture and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. I have to pay 5 for. You're good. Okay, yeah. Well, that. Was it just a routine checkup or is something wrong with Kaipo? Yeah, medical bills, even for pets, are expensive. Even here, medical bills for pets are expensive. You can get an insurance for having a pet, or at least for pet issues. Nothing wrong, there's something growing on his side that I'm going to remove. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Sometimes I wish I had a dog. It forced me to have the house more clean. Or cleaner, at least. It's so at least less messy. I do vacuum, I do clean, but there are boxes over here, the boxes over there, the boxes over there. I need to put them just back on the shelf where they came from. So I know if I have enough shelf space when I'm going to Essen, or that I have to get rid of games before I go to Spiel. Right? Yeah. But they plan to use AI generated art in the Betrayal Bit game, so yeah, let's skip those because it's been on screen long enough. Yeah, Edge of Insanity, Rot Swarm, Lantern Tyrant, Twisted Jester, and they use AI. Why isn't it scrolling all the way to here? In my point, AI was to have edit rules and edit card details. I'm the creator of this project. I'm the sour creator of this project. I'm sorry if you're getting sour for this project, then maybe you shouldn't create this project if it makes you feel sour. Gold Ocean War. Well, if it isn't AI generated, then it's full pixel art. Picture art. Wow! Kickstarter, why the mess? Why don't you actually scroll to this part? The text on the instruction manual is generated. You generated your own rules and then you start creating the game? What? Basically, if you're writing the prompt to generate an instruction manual, you're actually telling it the rules, so you're writing the instruction manual already, right? Okay, bye-bye, next. Capital Clash, the investment game. Okay, no AI. Also, oh, we have images, okay. Return on investment. Discard if used as an action. Add directly to the bank or take one extra action. Okay. We have a bull and we have a bear. What's the bear from? I know the bull. I have seen the bull. Well, you know the big golden bull on Wall Street? That one. I have seen that one. People are getting really lazy. That's true. So my former boss, and that's not the boss from the previous company. Well, technically it is, but it was a merger, and then he left. So, but the company, therefore, yeah, he started a new company, and he's growing really big. But he's using a lot of AI, so he knows he doesn't need to ask me to return. We are starting to use AI at our company as well, but that's mostly generating solid frameworks where you know what you're typing anyway, but it speeds up the process. It's not creating new code, it's creating existing code according to our guidelines. Basically a handler, the factory, those kind of things, doing exactly what we say it needs to do. Just basic framework that we then fill up on with the unique code. That's basically the logic that comes from our brain. I haven't done that yet. I feel that I have to if I want to keep up and get high pay. So I have to learn that. But it's not that hard. Okay. This doesn't look. Do we have a how to play? What's in the box? What plays? Well, the playtest of a place keep telling us how it works. Oh, we have how it works. Each match resolves about building value, market. Yeah, basically you're describing a bidding game. Okay. We have Yellow, the card game. Not from Yellow. Easy to play, hard to put down. Great for game nights and date nights. And it has a story and everything is totally blank, so we skip. How the heck did you still get enough to be funded by? It's that empty. Are you being funded by your own family? Castles, the grand strategy board game. What's Castles? Okay, who am I now? Was included. Pledge tiers, add-on. This is edited gameplay. But I want to know how to play. I don't know, everything. It's so. Never mind. No brains. It's like Chase the Ace with zombies. I never chased the Ace. No brains. The zombie survivor kit. Yeah, I promise. Game says. Nice to survive. Yeah, Founders Edition. Sure. The risk and challenges. And again, risk and challenges. Environmental issues. That's a long description. Are they saying 3 times the same thing? As we have details. Sustainable materials. As details. Environmentally friendly factor. Details. Sustainable distribution as a responsible details. Why are you saying 4 times the exactly same thing? Just say it once. Oh, okay. Next. The Forgotten King Celebration and Fantasy Skirmish game. Let's show off our miniatures first. And then show nothing. Next. Oh yeah, we have Imagery. It's something with blocks. I think it's a race car. Yay! So it's Pictionary with blocks. Basically, that's not original. That already existed anyway. I have seen something like you have to build it. That's from Legos. What else do we have? I've seen other versions of stuff like this. So it's not super original. Okay. Parasitorium, City State of the Immortal Goddesses. Okay. Tarot deck, D&D. These are dice. Rust, Dust, and Destruction. That's just vehicle combat. Okay. Popcornia. It's all in Spanish. Can you guess the movie and year? So basically, Popcornia is like Hitster or Timeline, but just with movies. It's kind of cool. Should be very good at it, but I have some AI feelings. Real and Right. A fishing game. Ankeshka, Emerald Goddess, if you say so. Supergirls 3, Gotham STLs. Okay. Shape Up, a chaotic, dynamic tabletop game. Inspired by the classics. That's why it says roll and move. Siege, a game. Siege, the game. A modern strategy battle. What are they trying to say with modern? It's like, yeah, it doesn't have roll and move. Stuff like that. What are they trying to say when it's something modern? Hey, finally we have a company that we know. Garfield Games, Scholars, Playmat, and South Tigris reprints. I don't own any of the South Tigris, North Sea, and such. I do own all the ancient anthology things, with an exception. And in the last one they did 2. I only had money for 1, so I went for the one with the solo mode, which I believe was the Greek one. Beach ball pitch. A rubber-backed beach ball pitch build. But what are we playing on this thing? Built for travel to... Okay, if you say so. 5th edition. Another trading card game. Tokyo Hanafuda. I already have a Hanafuda deck. It's a Super Mario Hanafuda deck. But I need to learn how to play Hanafuda. No. I have that deck for ages, but I don't know how to play. Here, there are not enough print studios available already. Chaotic Cats. Are we not at the 10 yet? Wow. Hands of Faith. A tarot journey game. It's tarot. I skipped through cards. Kaiju Capers, a family battle game of chaos and carnage. Why do I have a feeling this is like King of Tokyo with miniatures apparently? Notebook Nations? Yeah, that's about it. Okay, well, we're not done yet on Kickstarter, but it's coming. Popcornia, I figured. Man. Oh, sure. Put it all in Spanish, and now I don't know if you're using AI. It's not like Google Translate doesn't exist. I know that's also kind of like AI, but yeah. Don't say AI, Popcornia, say... Geen zorgen I'm just a bad artist. Okay. No excuse. I like the idea of having a movie-themed timeline, but yeah, never mind. Real and right. Yeah, no side menu, nothing happening here. You have here something that says Game Summon, and it's not showing up in the side menu. And we have fish. Well, whoop. How to play? Learn from the video or read the rulebook? Okay. I say a lot that I don't like this when I do it. It's okay, it's an option, but always have a small summary, or at least as small as possible, to explain how the game works. You don't have to go nitpicking for every exception or everything, no. In your turn, you draw this many cards, you're gonna play that, and for certain actions, these cards do like this effect, this effect, this effect, and that thing. Then the next player is, to keep it simple, something. Roll dice, choose a die, the other players play with the other die. Stuff like that. It's that simple. Now I have to do an extra click action, which is basically very tiring for a lot of people. The more actions I have to take to get to the information, the less likely I am inclined to go to that information. That's basically how web design works. Shape up. That doesn't mean you have to put everything on one page. That's not what I said. Have a summary ready with a click through to watch this video or watch the rulebooks. If you are interested in more, here's the big information. Keep in mind, Kickstarter is basically one-page design, so you need to make sure that all important things is here. What is Shape Up? Dynamic. See, they use a colorful, or at least an image as a header, but it's also on the side menu, so it can be done. Learn from this page, except that there is not much going on otherwise. They have nice headers, and that's it. They want like $40,000. Yeah, and then they're not even close. Okay. Siege the game, a modern strategy. I don't know what the modern strategy is, but apparently it's modern. That means using AI? No. It's AI disclosure. Oh, wait there. Yes, AI was tools in a limited assistant which AI to ChatGPT, text drafting, document requirement, rules explanation, AI size and design features for early promotional finish, and bye bye. Why not use the AI section that Kickstarter provides for you? Why did... No. Okay, trading card almost has a feeling that they will, yay, use AI. Then I still have to scroll. I do hate that. Kickstarter, fix it. It's all the way down here. It should scroll to this part. And it's not scrolling to that part. Use of AI is planned to improve for the improvement of tools such as scanning and recognition of cards through photos, creation of market charts, and help me the use. I am aware that the use of AI of other means such as marketing, which is why I'm seeking funds to find people necessary. So how are you using this right now? So if I do this, I scroll to the right. But if I'm here and I use this, then it does scroll. Now why did I end up over here? Why do I have an app that determines all my scores? No, never mind. It's a training card game. I'm not gonna. Okay, South Tigris. Is it any good? I never played it. I'm not gonna lie. Basically, it's a cardboard game, so it should be good, right? There's no playthrough. This feels like a very limited page. It's like, yeah, we have the things, you get the metal coins, we get the playmat. It almost doesn't feel like they're trying to get new players to go in here. That's how it feels. Like, yeah, we made this game, it was solid, so you can buy it again. Too bad, because that means I am dismissing you based on your page design, Shem. Why? Okay. Beach ball pitch. A rubber-backed beach ball pitch built for travel. What the heck is this? I have no idea what I'm looking at. Apparently we're battling for beach location. What the heck is this? I have no idea. Moving on. Cataclysm Arcade, another trading card game. Oh no, you say I. Okay, how to play. Open your pack. Well, that helps. Would be very weird if your card was just the pack. Step 2, put your boss in place. Set aside any token, instruction, punch out cards. Okay. Shuffle the remaining cards from your deck. Game on. So basically, you just open one pack and you play with that. Every pack is playable on its own. Okay. They're showing that this weird Elmo-like person a lot. Like, okay, not at the beginning, but look, we have here Elmo. Not sure if the name is Elmo. F with me ammo. Yeah, it's Elmo based, clearly. So this is Elmo. Hey, with Elmo again. And look, hey, here is Elmo again. And look, oh, it's like this card is in every pack. So we explain this. Then Good Time Society, how to play Cataclysm. So yeah, play it your way, find opponents and play now. And it has companion app and a printer play. But no more Elmo. And a lot of Good Time Society, but not with well, apparently. Okay, Chaotic Cats. Flip, match and shout. Why you love it? Well, I don't know how to play. Objective, flip, match, shout. Race to get rid of all of your cards. Each player gets attack, color card, shuffle and distribute the entire deck. No looking. Look at your color card, find a player with the same color tag. Your identity is that player's name. So you have the green color card. John owns a green tag. Your identity is now John. How to play? Oh man, and that's why you love it. That's why I'm gonna hate it, because it's gonna wreck my brain. So, okay, I see this. I see. Hey, this is King of Tokyo. Probably not the same, but how to play. Why doesn't it scroll to how to play session? Choose your kaiju. Build your city. See, there's the difference. Residential, skyscraper, power station, military base. Gain radiation and battle rifles. Okay, and risk overload and try to win. Okay. Apparently, oh, there's a terrain bundle. So if it's nature, it actually is nature. Cool. Cool. Astro Armada. Yeah, no. Back now, it's a big bad bunny. And that's not Bad Bunny. Notebook Nations. Grow your tiny nation into an epic empire. This gives me Bunny Kingdom feels. Without all the small little bunny thingies. That's like, what's going on? Ships in 4 weeks. Are you freaking kidding me? So this is basically a pre-order thing. Well, ships in 4 weeks. If they get enough. Oh, they had a pledge goal of 0. Well, $1. Rounded down when it went to euros. So yeah, this is just a shop. I love this. Oh, this is a 4X game? Oh, instead of exterminate, we use conquer. Okay. We have the Sea Children, the Mushroom Tribes, the Humming Republics. Double does step death. It looks cute, not gonna lie. The cutest 4X I've ever seen. Okay, how to play. A long-time 4X fan, I'm brand new to Sharma. Fast-paced, approachable safety. There's the yawning. Notebook Nations. Choose your nation. Sure, makes sense. There are the Mer Hamster. What kind of... Okay, choose your map. 2-player, 4-player, 3-player. But you said it's 1-player also, so I'm guessing this... You choose one side, and apparently if you flip, rotate or anything, you can make it 3 or 4-player. Okay. Each round will choose your initiative, gather your resources, expand your nation, spawn and command unique units across the map, and battle opponents to gain bigger territory. That makes sense. Well, I think I have my first thing here. Moving on. Let's see, we have Blood Pack, that's 5th edition, D&D, RPG, Mirat, Kohuna Uku. Launching June 2nd, I know. Sci-fi tabletop role-playing game, okay. Well, Mark is still working, so that's cool. And I'm guessing this one is not for the Dice Tower anymore. So good to see Mark still working. Rorista, the charming botanical garden card game. We have so many gardens. I was just talking to my son, I think. Was that I said it last week, that I feel that traveling is becoming the new theme. Not as much as nature did. Wingspan really kicked off the nature hype. But I feel that like travel is coming up next now with let's go to Japan, let's go to France, postcards, a lot of area located things. Sending Stone, that's the board game cafe. Hexes of Saigon. Okay. Blades of Power. So yeah, this is not a He-Man ripoff. Pay bargains, Spy Tales, Wooden Agents in the Shadow. Deck building, okay. STO files, Sylvan Fate, trading cards, scavenger hunt. Hey, get up. I do hope they continue with the Let's Go 2 series because I want to see a lot of different places being highlighted. Yeah, so we have Let's Go to France next, which from the images that I saw was a lot of Paris. I know it's not only Paris, but it was a lot of Paris. I saw the Notre Dame, the Sacré-Cœur, the Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe. I'm like, that's. I know those are the most recognizable, but please do something else as well. Cats versus dog battle in the backyard. Oh, I'm sure it's not only Paris, but the focus was. I understand that they focused a lot of that because a lot of people know that from outside of France. So I know, but it wouldn't hurt to show, for example, Mount Saint Michel. That's a famous part. I wouldn't know what you would show. You could show Carcassonne because everybody knows Carcassonne, right? Did I do the Crown and Courage yet? Nope. Aphrodite, the Let's Play tabletop game. A dating sim. Okay. But yeah, it makes sense that they're focusing on the landmarks that people know, which is understandable. But for a person that has been to France a couple of times, I know there is more than that. Technically, I haven't been to Paris, so all those I haven't seen in real life. Okay, Kahuna Uku. 2 to 8 players, 10 to 30 minutes. Card game with teeth. So, how many people sacrifice their teeth to give within the card game? They always show somebody laughing and having fun. It doesn't feel genuine, you know? I don't know why. Maybe because when I played certain games at the table, I rarely have people react like this. So, for me, it doesn't feel genuine, but that's just me. A lot of images and no separate text, so Google must hate your page. What we make? What do we make? Reviews, words. That's why we exist. So that's going really philosophical. Why do we exist? I don't know. Because you have a mission. Yeah, okay, moving on. The penny stocks, alphabet soup, and cat jack. It's always funny. Then they are in different order in this image. It's like penny stocks, sure, and then with cat jack. Oh wait, and then alphabet soup. To buy more board games. Do we exist for that? Then I think that it's somebody else's responsibility to give me the money so I can buy new board games. Somebody should exist for that, to give me money. Basically, it's called a supervisor or a boss. But yeah. Coffee. I hope you're not cold. Yeah, it should be hot. At least no, don't scroll all the way backwards or slide all the way backwards. Okay, penny stocks. Let's go. Look at that. 3 to 4 players. Crafting. Purchase additional stock during the auction. Manipulate. Yeah, basic stock. Name of the rules go. I don't follow the rules go on YouTube. I might check it out because sometimes I'm like, I need the rules for the game, and I never check the rules go. She did do a little bit of collaboration with the Dice Tower, like 4 or 5 years ago, something like that. That suddenly stopped. 2 to 5 players. Try to match. Carcassonne is on one of the maps. Awesome! To be fair, I never played Let's Go to Japan either, so I was considering backing it, but most likely I can also go to the AEG booth at Spiel and just get it there. Alphabet soup. How many places alphabet soup? 2 to 4. Play letter cards, collect points or challenge. It says, I don't know. Spell words. Fey. Blow. That's not a word. Small. So you rip these open and then you need somewhere else to store your games in. There's a nice small package, easily shipped. And they're doing well. And the artwork looks cute, but it's just, yeah, doesn't do it for me. But it does look cute. I don't know. I don't hate miniature these mini type games. I have a couple of button shies. I don't do button shy that often anymore because, yeah, unless it's the international button shy, it's a lot of shipment costs to get it over here. Try to manage the black cat's total value. Take turns playing cards. After everyone passes, reveal one hidden card. And then push your luck. Am I going over or under? Okay, cool. It's kind of cool. Simple but cool. Then we have Flora Vista, the charming botanical garden card game. Curate your own botanical garden. So, we are not done with the gardens yet. Okay. How do we play? I don't see AI. That's not how to play. See, I have to press it twice to go to choose your specialist. Cultivate your garden. Every turn, select and play matching pairs of plant and region cards to curate your beautiful botanical garden. I can play with botanical Legos. Shift seasons, makes sense, and score points. And learn to play under 7 minutes by The Grove. Which is their own channel? I don't know. And Daniel sending us something. Maybe University Botany Board. Is that them? No. Tabletop tastings. Mary Meeple. Let's table it. I know a couple of these channels. I don't follow them all, but I have heard of them. They are funded, right? Yeah, they're almost at 200%, so that's good. That's good. Hexes of Saigon. Why do I have... No, I have a feeling, but it's not funded in anything. I don't know, it's the color palette that threw me off, I guess. You can get 5-6 player add-ons, nice, but how do we play this? Oh, it has hexagonal shape, so it must be like Catan. I'm looking at these cards and I still get a little AI-ish feeling. Resource cubes, well, it's a wizard. We have just 4 unique type colors. They have volcanoes, player boards with a lot of text on it. When a player board has that much text on it. I already passed how to play. Oh, it was video, playthrough video. Video. Okay, never mind. Spy Tales, Tactics in the Shadow, and these are carved pieces. Look at those, nicely carved. How do we play? Again, briefing. At the start of the game, you can select your agent's identity, set up your play, forecast, so do prediction, deploy your creatures, execute, and then debrief. Reinforce and start the whole thing again. And everybody has a special play power. This one looks nice. And another trading card game. Trading card scavenger hunt. I have a feeling we already did this one. No, it's first created, so we can't. Why? Yeah, okay. Collecting cards become too hard and expensive. True. But the rest of your page is too blank and too lazy. So, bye. Cats versus dogs. And they use AI. All content was created by us personally. We did use AI sparingly for some of the animations. Still used AI. Gonna be strict. So, solo play. Escape the Germans, inspire hope for your country as the King of Norway. Crown and... I have a feeling I've seen this one before. No, I haven't. Oh, the creator of Halls of Hagra and Donning the Purple? Ooh. Never played Donning the Purple. I always wanted to. And Halls of Hagra I have also heard good things about, so follow me intrigued. This box, it feels like I already saw this box once. I don't know why. Gameplay. At the heart of the Crown of Courage lies a dynamic grid where every turn begins by placing a new tile. Each tile represents an action and its position matters just as much as its effect. You're not just choosing what to do, but where to do it. Slowly constructing a web of possibilities. Choosing your primary tile. Once your primary tile is placed, you choose a row or column. This becomes the active line. And then you do those actions. Cool. Actually sounds cool. Actually looks good. Been to play by the game, yay! Who are we? You are you. Hehe. This one looks interesting. There's a lot going on. That's one thing for sure. But I love a good solo game. Effort Date. Tabletop version of Let's Play Effort Date video game. Never played that. About how to play. How do we play Effort Date? By the way, does it have a solo mode? No, 2 to 5 players. Okay. You cannot go on a date with yourself, apparently. Romance is a team effort. True. True. Effort Date's cooperative tabletop dating game where players work together to survive dates. Wait, what kind of date am I on if I need the help of other players on my date? What kind of date is that? But how is that not soloable then? If it's co-op. It has to have something unique, right? Classic third wheel mode. Love triangle. Classic double date. Oh yeah, double date. Rivals versus Loki. That sounds weird. So that's why there's not solo. Base game. Together bundle box. Double date box. It can go really expensive. That was it for Kickstarter. Let's go to GameFound. GameFound, we have just a few. We have Hideouts, Legends of the Forest. This is not in English, so we're skipping that. We have Dribble and Dice, that feels AI generated, but okay. Dark Kingdoms, Conquer Britannia, Bloodstone. Finally, Bloodstone is here by Druid City Games. Aeolus. We're skipping Alive because if you have been paying attention, at least if you're part of Bonsonator's Discord, if you're not, make sure that you are. There's a lot of fun discussions going on there. And one of them was the use of AI in Life. So we know that they use AI. They say it even on the Board Game Geek page. So I'm glad that they're honest about it, but I'm still skipping them. See, even Bonsonator wants more people on our Discord. So come on, join the Discord. Probably Bonsonator will be streaming later today, I guess. Not entirely sure. Bons streams a lot, but also has a lot of other work to do, so I don't know when Bons is streaming or not. And then you probably find somewhere to click that you can join her Discord. And just follow her anyway on Twitch. Tonight is Board Game Anonymous. Oh, I have a Board Game Anonymous thingy. Yay! I will post pictures. I have a Board Game Anonymous thingy. Because I stole my order, so I got the Finspan expansion. I got the Euphoria Essential Edition, and I got the Trails and Sails, the new errata deck for Vantage. Already put them into boxes, but I'll take pictures of the whole thing and then. Oh, and I also got this one today. Denup. I got Denup, which I punched. That's a small picture though, but yeah. And it would be green on green. I don't know. But yeah, everybody was raving about Denup, and I was like, okay. I saw a web shop that has buy 2 games get 1 for free kind of deal, and we have our Indian. Let's go big face before we do Game Found. So we had we have a game night on Thursday with our Indian team. So we have a company outing this weekend. I'm not going. But yeah, since we are somewhat of a global company, mostly Europe, but there are small offices, basically an administrator, a finance person, and maybe 1 or 2 people from the storage unit or anything, something like that. Oh, the warehouse, that was the word I was looking for. But yeah, those countries are in Europe, so they can travel easily. But yeah, Team India, they cannot just come for 1 weekend. It's way too expensive. The boss is paying for it, but they are staying here in the Netherlands for like 3 weeks. So they stay in a house with them together, which is I think 9 people. They stay in a house nearby, taking the bus to the company and everything. That's all being arranged, and they always want to play game night, and normally my PO, my product owner, gives them games, and he already gave them 2 games, but they are Dutch games, so he has to provide them with the English rules, and when he's at India, then he will learn them just in case they don't know how to play the games. But one online web shop was having a 2 buy 2 get 1 free thing, and I was like, you know what, I'm getting them Flip 7 and Flip 7 with advantage because they're Indian. I don't know how mean they want to get to it with each other, right? So I give them both copies. We're gonna play at least one of the 2 on Thursday, and I was like, yeah, then I can give myself the nub for free. So now I have the nub, so I can learn to play the nub, which I don't know when, but it's even a Dutch version. I thought I just had an English version, but this is the Dutch version. And the funny thing is, if I turn it up, turn it up, then it's a French version. Or not? No, it's bilingual anyway. Yeah, and it's just a separate thing. Okay, cool. So yeah, I have Denup. I saw a lot of Denup appearing on my socials, and I'm like, okay, I have to check out Denup. And then since technically it was free for me, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll get it. So looking forward to learn Denup. Let's finish up with Game Found. Did I open all of them? Growing season, and we have streamed the game. Now we have everything. Okay, we have Hideouts. A style drafting strategy game for 2 to 4 players, where you play as one of 4 factions to place, explore, and conquer the land. And I see that everybody loves Denup, so I made a good choice by getting Denup. Yeah! How to play a creature's guide. Watch this video. No, I don't watch videos. we see any AI updates? FAQ, AI mentioning nothing. Okay, then give them the benefit of the doubt. Video contents. Hand illustrated headline tiles. Well, okay, that's pointing in some direction. Doesn't say what the cards are, but sure. I wish they had a better how to play thingy. This kind of looks interesting, but yeah, I cannot decide based on this. Dribble and dice, that felt very AI. Oh, this doesn't look that AI. The box cover looks very AI. No, I don't know. Could be hand drawn. They were at BerlinCon, so Board Games James. I guess you're just back from UKG, right? So let's play German and English. German with English subtitles. I think it's more wise to do English with German subtitles, just saying. Okay, draft your team, play action cards. That does something. Move, pass, shoot, tackle. Every turn gives you a difficult decision and limited opportunities. Roll the dice to see if you succeed. Okay. I don't know. There are so many football games out there already. Do we need another? Dark Kingdoms, Conquer Britannia. I saw somebody play this one. Oh, this one looks so AI. Defense and cancellation. Okay, just to check if the side menu does scroll poorly or no, that was actually the bottom of the. Okay. Then FAQ. Do you use AI? Yes. What changed in the second edition? I don't know. Don't mention AI. This looks... Yeah. Should I check this out on Board Game Geek? See if they mentioned it there. What's the title again? Dark Kingdoms. Dark Kingdoms. Fight for hegemony. Yeah, it doesn't mention it, so well, we'll give them the benefit of that. Game components. Mention it here. I could Ctrl F4. No, not doing that. How to play, use cards, build a fleet, build a segment, train troops, build fortress, and trade resources. Setup. Production round, play your turn, build, recruit, move, fight. So yeah, basically this is England and Wales, because Scotland starts about here. So this is north, and Ireland is not even on the map. You just beat the solo mode on easy playing Fantastic Factories. I never played the solo mode. I think I played Fantastic Factories once over at the Lusas. I think it was not last year, maybe last year or the year before that. I don't recall. And then they have other war games, war type games. Bloodstone. The game 10 years in the making, basically. Yeah. It's finally here. You can finally look at it. They've been developing it on and off with other things. So we have Wonderland's War in between, you know. How much is the all-in deluxe? Affordable. 150 euros. That's good. Bloodstone was a lot of fun. Dave is really good at Fantastic Factories, yeah. So Bloodstone was a lot of fun. You never played solo either, okay. Okay, we have a how to play video, but we also have the anatomy of a turn. I like that name, the anatomy of a turn. Are these the same artists that did Zombicide? Because this gives me a little bit Zombicide feeling. Pick your initiative card, roll the dice in your pool, attack, outmaneuver your enemies. Is this co-op or is this one for all or one for all? Godfrey, of course, did play. It's a play PvP PE. Okay. And the gameplay overview. Choose your champion and reveal initiative cards, roll for this, then attack. And it's not co-op, I guess, or is it? Choose your champion, navigate the arena. It's for your opponents, yeah, you play also against each other. Every all-in pledge comes with free expansion for backers of the campaign. $30 value, that's cool. But that means I have to paint a lot of more plastic. Hey, we have a Ruel, Bloodstone's epic combat game. I like epic combat game, but it was soloable, right? Yay, there's a solo mode, cool. Okay, what are the add-ons? Bloodstone D20 dice, playmat, nice. Expansions, and this is all in the deluxe version. No, you don't get the playmat. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. All the expansions, but not the playmat. But yeah. I need a playmat. I have a nice now I have a nice tablecloth that works fine. Feels actually pretty nice. But sometimes playmat over it just helps, right? 83 dice. That's a lot of dice. 121 cards. Feels like good value for your money. So it's an arena battler. I kind of like that. So, yeah. Then we have Aeolus 1 through 7. That's a big range. Are we mimicking the other 6 then if we play solo? Our art. Oh, thank you to know. All of artwork was brought to life in a time before AI ever touched illustration. Those were much simpler times when every line, color, and detail was shaped entirely by human hands. The visual identity of the game was crafted by Vagelis Manousakas, a talented artist and graphic designer whose work has since reached many board game publishers. Okay, good to know. So, add to pledge. You cannot add this pledge because there are no more copies of it available. The metal coins version are not available. Yeah. Are the metal coins still an add-on? No. The metal coins, the English metal coins versions are sold out. Why? Why are they doing that to me? Now I have to order the German or French one. No. Okay, how do we play this? See a lot of Y-backers now. Campaign from the past. Launched at Essen 2019 by Dreamcraft and Braunschweig, Germany. Funded. The campaign did not really cover its development of several attempts to publish. The game followed, but ultimately the company went bankrupt. Despite this challenge, Dreamcraft remained in contact with backers and committed to fulfilling the project. Recently, an agreement was made with Milpark to take over and is now bringing EOS to completion, ensuring delivery to its supporters. Produce a limited print run full to fulfill all backers, along with 300 additional copies to cover the remaining costs that the initial campaign did not cover. These games are already at distribution hubs and the shipped. Oh, you shipped immediately. So okay, that's kind of cool. Prefer to save on shipping? Collect it over at the Essen booth. Well, I'm going to Essen anyway, so It's hard to keep me away from Essen. I know, I need to save up money to come to the United States. But I won't skip Essen, and next year I want to go UKGE. The rest I will probably save money on. I do go on vacation next at the end of summer, but yeah. So yeah, it's already produced and everything, so there's not much to tell about it. If you want it, buy it. That's why there's no stretch pay, because yeah, it's immediately shipped to it. I love Greek themed games, so that's a good thing. Growing Season Deluxe. Look at those sheep. Okay. I like the artwork. It's from Pablo M. Collar. Okay. Cozy vibes, yeah, definitely. Solo mode. It says solo mode. Fight Natsume Corporation. Ooh, it's clearly an evil corporation. Okay, how do we play the game? Start with 3 plots of land, 5 cards every turn, watering cans to grow your crop, harvest sickles to collect them. So you water your plants, you harvest your plants, and we do some mining as well. It feels like a simplified version of what's that mining farming game that I suck at on the PC. You're going to bed, Wim. Have a good night. See you later. I'm almost done anyway. We'll build a Thrive farm. It looks really cute. And it has a solo mode. I don't know if it's a nice solo mode, but yeah, I could try it on Tabletop Simulator. A lot of channels to watch a playthrough. Bans, is it me or am I missing you on any campaign? I know you had contact about Alive and that you did not like that they were doing AI. So good for you, but I hope you had more on the table. You did more, right? I did not see you anywhere. Visuals and artwork, okay. It's at home, it's the stream, the movie. It's not final. It's not final cool ready. We're slow. There's stuff coming. Cool. Oh. No. Okay. Wait. Place couple. The visual is not final girl ready artwork. Are you focusing on final girl? Is this supposed to be a final girl thing? No, because it's not by Generative games. And the materials and combination of game piece help us advance the game from its humble playtest beginning. No, I will be utilized in this campaign. All artwork is being produced directly from movie stills and on location photographs. Yeah, that's also not my preferred choice, but yeah. Okay, I don't know the movie stream, so I have no idea what it's about. A lot of text. Yeah. Okay. Then is it my top 5? Yeah. So growing season is definitely in there. It looks cute. Feels a little bit like kind of, it has a three sister feel that you have to reach the top of the crop to get more points, but now it's just a thing sliding from top to bottom here to have fully grown to get points. It has that kind of feel, so that I like that. Bloodstone finally here. Cannot wait to give it a try. Does it have a tabletop simulator thingy or anything? It's a pre-stretch project. campaign is fully stretched from day one. Yeah, that's what I meant. Play the previous project timeline, by the way, when Match manager overall fulfillment. Yeah, that's okay. What's that? Actually, the timeline. They have Crown and Courage. That looks very, very interesting as well as a solo only game. This looks like the tabletop simulator setup because that bag looks like a typical tabletop simulator bag. Then Spy Tales looked interesting as well with nice wooden carved figures. I'm not sure if the final version will be wooden carved, but you know, I like that look. And Notebook Nations, a 4X game that looked very affordable, like $40, right? Do they have bigger pledge levels? No pledge tiers. Then yeah, more yeah, expansions. So you could go for a bigger one. But looks very affordable, also very cute actually. For a 4X game, definitely. Definitely has its unique feel. So yeah, and this one is going to be delivered very fast because this is basically a store. So I wouldn't count it as an actual Kickstarter. So this one is out based on that. Then we have Spy Tales. Nah, Bloodstone. Everybody has been waiting on Bloodstone like forever. And it's finally here. It's finally crowdfunding. It's finally coming. This is James Hudson's baby, and it's finally coming here. So yeah. So, yep. Bloodstone. Pick of the week for this week. So, that's it for today's stream. Almost a full 2 hours. I have a half pot of coffee that I'm just gonna throw away. I will finish this one. I can make it a little bit later, but yeah. I will have to take pictures for Bonsonator's Board Game Anonymous. And I can... Oh, wait. I haven't checked. Let me check one thing. If I can get it in screen. Then I will do this, and then... Look! For the ones who missed the Legos. This is the new set released today, and I already built it. And it's so beautiful and cool. I really, really love it. I'm a sucker for those botanical sets. I really am. And I wish I had more money for all the other sets that I also want, but yeah. Yeah. It's a little early for mushrooms. I'm not gonna lie. Come on, the summer just started, but yeah, it's really pretty. And I'm really happy with it. I need to find a spot for it, but I will figure it out. I will find a spot for it. So, should I be stalling, Panda? Because I'm guessing you're streaming in like, what, 10 minutes? Or are you not streaming today? I didn't watch your schedule. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Or should we raid somebody else? I thought I saw Timey doing something because of Pride Month. I'm not sure. Do you want me to raid into Timey? And then make sure Timey raids into you? Because Timey has been busy. It started around my time as well. I don't have any board game that screams Pride. I have this nice Lego set. Everybody's awesome set. Sure, I have that. Totally up to me. I don't want that responsibility. But I can stall a little bit, so I will probably raid into you. I do have, what's that game called from Seppi, about fashion in space? I totally forgot the name. I have it somewhere, I believe. Should have it somewhere. I need to find it. I cannot promise I will stream it this month if I cannot find the game. But it's about it's about fashion in space, and I believe it has a solo mode. Advanced search, designer, set B. Yeah. Conquest Princess, Fashion is Power. That's the one, and it has a solo mode. And the next con I'm going to, well, there are small one-day cons that are coming up. So this weekend is DucoSim in Amersfoort, which is 45 minutes drive for me. That's a one-day con always. I'm a member of that group that does it, so I can enter for free. And once a year I can get a +1 with me. And last time I took my mother and she played Garden Lake and she really loved it. Now I'm going solo, but I might see some familiar faces there from the Dutch board gaming scene, so that should be nice. I already got somebody from my game group said, well, can you pick up some games for me? I said, define a couple, and he said, well, not that heavy, and then they mentioned the title, and then he said Vantage. I said, do you know how heavy Vantage is? Vantage is not a light box. It just isn't. It's filled to the brim with cardboard. Either cards or books or anything. It's just paper. It's basically compressed wood. So yeah, I'll walk up and down to my car and put it in the back and then come back. So yeah, I'm doing that, and the week after that is Gelderspel, which is a newer convention, and I'm joining that. I bought the goodie bag, which is in Nijmegen, which is close to the German border. That's close to an hour and a half, 2-hour drive, depending on traffic. So yeah, I'm just going there for once to see if it's fun, if I enjoy my time there. I love the city of Nijmegen, that's not the issue, but yeah, I want to be doing stuff. So that's for me coming up. Should be taking pictures there. And tomorrow I'm going to board game publisher / content creator / web store. They do a lot. They're called the Spelletjesvrienden. I have good contacts with them because I made sure that they are doing the Dutch release of For Rusted Blooms, which is coming out later this year, and they are also doing Circadia from Synapses now, because I brought them in contact with Synapses. So, but yeah, they won the Dutch Game of the Year for 2025, so I'm going to hand over the award, because they are not going to the conventions that I am going to. At least the big chiefs are not, so I was like, yeah, then I'm going to the office to you. The other company, White Goblin Games, is coming to DucoSim, so I will give them the award for best box fart for Sanctuary. That had the best box fart. So yeah, I'm going to give that award. And then De Veer got best game for Covenant, but De Veer is not answering. I hope. I don't think. You just started your stream. See, I can stall. I will rate into you soon. I have a couple of more things to say. So I hope that they've got a business card from De Veer, because they are not responding to anything that I said through their mail form. So I cannot make an appointment with them to at Spiel bring that award to them. But we'll see how that goes. And yeah, that's basically it. Thursday, I will be streaming late. Like I said, I have game night with my Indian colleagues, which only happens once a year. So definitely not skipping on that one, because it's fun to play with them. They are very bad at social deduction games. Some are very bad at games in general. We have a rule. We have a saying at the office that if we are going counterclockwise in turn order, it's the Indian way. And not because the Indian colleagues are always playing counterclockwise. No, they always ask which direction the next player is, which is 99 out of 100%. It's clockwise. So yeah. The fear goes through of Duty Ninja. I never heard of Duty Ninja. But they have a contact form on their website. You would expect they have a US and an EU form, and I used both, and no reply from either. Hey, that's Anakin. Thank you for that Prime subscription. Good to see you. I'm about to up raid to Pen Angel. So, but I will be playing 10B on Thursday. I will start an hour later than normal, so not 10 p.m. my time, but 11 p.m. 10B isn't that long, so that should work perfectly. I expect to be home later because of playing with the Indian colleagues. Normally we had like 5 or 6, now we have 9, so we have to figure out what games we are going to play, and not sure how long it will take with them. So I hope to be back around 10:30, so I should be ready to play 10B. We'll learn the solo mode tomorrow. I hope to have my new PTC camera tomorrow, but no promises yet. So hopefully new camera on Thursday, and otherwise there will be a new PTC camera used next week, and I will fiddle with it this weekend. So that's gonna be fun. And I have a remote that zooms in. I don't have to press these buttons anymore. I can have set up the camera modes in advance, nicer than I used to, because these are set like basically a 3x3 grid that I zoom in which I try to combine them in. So that's it for this week. So 10B, an hour stream, probably an hour later on Thursday, and then next week I'm just back with coffee and crowdfunding. No worries. June 9th, no issues. Might be a little bit tired because baseball practice didn't go through today because the field was all rained wet, so there was no baseball practice. That meant I could make this nice Lego set. Okay, now we're gonna raid into Panda Angel. No. Thank you all for being here. I had a great time, and well, next week it will be a full week of crowdfunding. Now it was just 6 days because last week I did it on a Wednesday, and that's it. I don't have a call-up sign. I should get a call-up line like that was Kickstarter, something like that. That sounds lame. Yeah, not doing that. Okay, Vance, you're most welcome. Always. I hope you get a lot more work done, because oh man, I cannot imagine how it is to have, as a freelancer, to not have work. That's the whole reason that I'm not doing it. In my mind, I need that stability to do so. Thank you, Iron Soul. Catch you all later. If nobody's following Bansnet, follow. The more people follow Bansnet, the more likely she will get some work as well. That's how it works. Okay, the raid is about to start, so I will say bye bye. See you next time.